Dinosaur Jr, old friend of yours, also they're also back together. Have you played with him this year or the last few years?
No, I haven't seen or talked to Jay in a long time. Chris Colburn talks to Jay from time to time. They're playing in Boston this weekend. We missed them. I would have gone to see him probably. I know they're so loud.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go see us. We're so loud. You
No?
know? I don't know. I don't know if I would or not. I think I would. I still go out and see bands, but I make my choices are fewer and fewer. You know, back when we would come home, or when I was 20, 22, 23, I would go out and see bands, whoever. I'd go out to the Middle East club in Boston. If there was a band that I knew, I'd go see them, you know. Now I have brothers in bands. I have like 4 brothers in bands, and three brothers rather. And I have all kinds of friends in bands. They might be playing in Boston. It's like, sorry, man, it's a Tuesday night in January. I got to get up at 7.
Yeah.
If I'm sleeping in, I get in up at 7.
What kind of bands wouldn't you miss for the world still right now?
Oh, I still go out and see bands I wouldn't miss for the world. I mean, if Tom Waits came through, I'd go see him. If I mean, those heroes of mine, I still go see.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain bands that I'm dying to. There's a great thing called Tour Filter, or I'm sure there's other kinds of programs, websites that are. It tells you who's coming into town when, you know, you get these alerts. And there's bands like the Hold Steady, who I haven't seen. I've seen the National, but more kind of distant at a festival. The bands like that I really want to go see because I love the records, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Last question then. Last time we spoke on the phone, you told you just played with Eddie Vedder. He came by when you had a gig.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam have played as a support act for Buffalo Tom in the past. Would you like to have changed places with him?
Yeah, I think Pearl Jam actually has an enviable position because I think they can do whatever the hell they want, you know, and they've got a real cult crowd. There's not a lot of bands that size that I would want to change places with, and I'm not sure I would want to change places with him. But if you're asking me, would I want the band to be like that big? Yeah, I think I would love the band to be that popular. I think you can literally do whatever you want at that level. You can play a smaller place if you want. You don't have to play gigantico places. You don't have to do stupid things. Yeah. And I think that's what they do. They say, well, we don't have to make videos. I don't like making videos. I'd love to get to a point, you know, and I don't because nobody plays videos anymore, so we're there. But there was a point where I was like, oh, do we have to do another video to just try to sell the music, you know? Yeah. But to get to that point where you've got a built-in die-hard crowd, I think that was pretty. I don't think anybody would have predicted that for Pearl Jam when they opened up for Buffalo Tom, which was just a weird little quirk, wrinkle in time. But beyond that, even during that first record, I don't think anybody would have given them the longevity, and that's great for them. I mean, I don't know a ton of their music. I like a lot of it, but it's more like they've been given time to develop, and their crowd gives them and really wants that new music. And I think it's just a bigger version of what the Buffalo Tom crowd is. I think they get it. Inevitably, you get a bunch of meatheads in that when you open up your crowd to that many people. But I think the bulk of their audience is sort of die hard, and they were putting out records of every show, I think, for a while, and people's band, and that's fantastic. Yeah. Good for them. I mean, there's tons of bands that are that popular that, you know, when we opened up for certain bands, that I would just say, this is thankless, except for the money. This is thankless, you know.
Yeah. So it's for you is well, what you're doing now in real estate is. Well, it's the next best thing.
No.
Would you rather have lived from music or?
Oh yeah, no. I'd rather make a living from music. Yeah. It is the next best thing. Yeah. I don't know if it's the next best thing, but it's a good thing. I never felt like, I felt like our run of 10 years or whatever it was, where we just made music from our living. I made a living from music. I think I just thought of that as all sort of bonus, and every year that it went on, I felt like this is cooler and cooler, and I'm glad we've gotten this far, you know. You gonna play guitar?
Yeah. I'm not. Joel just said, can you bring this up?
Oh. I'm supposed to play acoustic too, I think, but I should have asked him. So yeah, no, I just think that making a living from music is nothing I ever expected to be able to do. And the fact that we were able to do it for any given point in time was just a good thing. And I was thankful for it. But yeah, I'd love to be able to be there again, you know. But I don't want to be. I don't want to have to depend on touring, you know. And so it's well, you have to. I don't want to. I have a young family. I don't want to be away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks very much.
Oh, thank you.